Hello there. I'm going to do a video meme, basically. It's one that is basically just saying what I've been reading lately, and I've been reading stickers on it still. But anyways, A Kiss of Shadows by Laurell K. Hamilton, and it's the first book of the Mary Gentry series, and I am pretty far right now, actually. I'm at like page 300 something, anyways. And basically what it's about, I'll just read the back. It says, enter a thrilling, sensual world as threatening as it is beautiful, replete with the consuming passions of immortal beings once worshipped as gods or demons. Full of earthly pleasures and dazzling magic, A Kiss of Shadows will hold you under its hypnotic spell. It's about Meredith Gentry, Princess of the High Court of Fairy, is posing as a human in Los Angeles, working as a PI, specializing in supernatural crime. But now the Queen's assassin has been dispatched to fetch her back, whether she likes it or not. Suddenly, Meredith finds herself a pawn in her dreaded aunt's plans. The job that awaits her, enjoy the constant company of the most beautiful mortal men in the world, the reward, the crown, and the opportunity to continue to live. The penalty for failure is death. Laurell K. Hamilton also writes the books about Anita Blake, who is a vampire hunter, and I like this one a lot better so far than any of the books that I read about Anita Blake. Probably because it has sex in it. So, that's me. Anyways, she's very good at description. I think she likes to write about fairies and the city or whatever, because she can make them look so outlandish and outworldish and beautiful, whatever, and they have this utmost, highest, fashion sense around. So they also wear clothes that are completely, what's what I'm looking for? They go with their complexion and coloring perfectly, or whatever. So I'm almost done with this book, and I think I'm going to read a little bit more of it tonight. I'm first going to watch an episode or two of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. I'm on season 3, and I want to get to whatever season that Once More with Feeling is in, because I want to watch that episode so bad. But I'm not going to watch it out of order. So I have the soundtrack, and I've been listening to it constantly today, so that's fun. And then my other book that I borrowed from work is this one. It's by CHatzky, and it's From Debt to Wealth on $10 a Day, Pay It Down. Because I have a credit card problem. Granted, I have not been using my credit card for a while, but I do have a credit card problem, like a debt problem, as do most Americans, as everyone knows. Anyways, but this book is supposed to help you pay it down, obviously, by the title. So I'll read the back. Is it really possible to create the life of your dreams on only $10 a day? A life without credit card debt, bill collectors, whopping interest payments, or anxiety about retirement? CHatzky, one of America's most beloved money experts, can show you how. She's going to show me how. Yeah. Millions of Americans watch CHatzky on NBC's Today Show and read her articles in magazines like Money, Time, and USA Weekend. Now with Pay It Down, she shares her advice on how to track your spending, consolidate debts, force credit card companies to give you their best rates, and plan ahead for those surprise expenses that crop up from time to time, like a deer hitting your car. Filled with real-life examples of individuals and families who have successfully navigated this easy-to-follow strategy, Pay It Down is all you'll need to pave your own road to wealth. I'm going to read this book because I'm going to pay down my debt. So, I am not going to read the first chapter of A Kiss of Shadows because I'm pretty sure it has sex in it, and I'm not reading that. Sorry. You can read it yourself if you want to read it, but I'm a little bit... I couldn't even read... When I was dating Matt, I couldn't even read. We were reading Julia Quinn book called Minx, and it's a romance novel, okay? And, he was a gem for listening to me read it or whatever, but I got really embarrassed whenever it came to the sex scenes, and I wouldn't be able to do it. And I would laugh and whatever, but this book doesn't have sex in it. It just has money, so we'll read this. The first chapter is The Promise. How would you like to be free of overwhelming credit card debt? I would love it. To have a financial cushion to fall back on. I would also love it. To know you have the skills to save and invest for any goal and to guarantee your financial future. Oh, that would be nice too. I can teach you how to get there on $10 a day. If that sounds like very little, well, it is. It's a movie without popcorn. It's lunch at McDonald's for 2 children. It's skipping the car wash and washing the car in your driveway instead. It's so many of those things that you can do without. But it's also the key to your future. Let's say you're just the average American. You have a decent job, but you also have $8,000 in high-rate credit card debt, which I do. It's like she's writing this for me. You have no savings to speak of. You worry about your money on a daily basis. In fact, it keeps you up at night. And you don't believe that $10 a day can dig you out of that hole. But it can, in less time than you may think. If you get on this plan and stick with it, in 3 years you'll be credit card free. By applying that $10 a day against your $8,000 credit card debt at an interest rate of 16%, you'll be debt free in 33 months. In 5 years, you'll have a financial cushion. Once that debt is gone, you can start saving that $10 a day to your future. You'll put the money in a money market account. It won't earn much in interest while it's sitting there, but there's no risk you'll lose it either. 5 years from the time you started socking away your $10 a day, you'll have a fat emergency cushion, more than $8,000. That's your insurance against a leaky roof, a layoff, or illness, or other financial mishap that comes your way. In 10 years, you'll have a nest egg for retirement. After your emergency cushion is in place, you can start investing your $10 a day so that it can work harder and grow faster for your benefit. If you put it somewhere that it can grow tax-free, like a 401k account, and you earn on that money the 10.7% that the S&P 500 has returned between 1926 and today, in 10 years you have $23,994. In 15 from the day you started, you have $64,866. In 20 years, you have $134,487, and in 25 years you have $253,080. In 30 years you have $455,091, and in 35 years you have $799,197, and in 40 years you have $1,385,351. Nearly $1.4 million on $10 a day. That's real money in anybody's book. It sounds simple, and it is. All that's standing in your way is knowledge. You need to know how to free up that $10 a day. You need to know how to get yourself to do that every day without fail for the rest of your life. And you need to know how to guarantee that that money gets to where it's supposed to go so that it can work its magic for you. The answers are in the next 200 pages. Read on. So, this is the book I'm going to read. After I finish reading my happy, fun book, which I can get done in probably like 2 hours, maybe less. But first I'm going to read, watch Buffy, like I said. And then I'm going to read this tomorrow at work, and it'll be fun, and that's it. So, that's my what am I reading meme. So, see you later.